Hey guys, in today's video I want to share with you guys all of the manicures that I wore in the month of June. I have quite a bit of combinations here because in June I really made it a point to wear a lot of polishes from my spring seasonal rack, only because I had so many left over and I still have quite a few left over that I just didn't get a chance to get to. I haven't even worked on my summer seasonal rack and we are already, what's today's date? July 13th. So in June, I really made it a point to wear a lot more manicures and do more combinations so that I can wear most of the polishes that I had on my spring seasonal rack. And so you're going to see a lot of combos in this video. So I'll start off with this combination. I don't know what order I wore all of these manicures in, by the way. But I'm going to start off with Rich Girls and Poor Boys, which is an awesome polish on its own. It has a great formula. It's more like a cornflower blue. It looks very vibrant on the nails, but then at the same time it's a little bit dusty. 2 coats for this one, a really awesome formula, but I did want to top it over again because I'm multitasking polishes here. Exterior Illumination 2.0 from Moonshine Manny. This was gifted to me by a viewer and I'm super thankful because this is so beautiful. I thought though that this was going to get opaque on its own. I didn't look up reviews at all, and so I put it on my nail and I immediately realize that this is meant to be a topper. I'll have close-up bottle shots of all of these. So exterior to Illumination 2.0, there must be a first version of this, and maybe this is the amped up version of it. I'm not really sure. I'm getting that from the name. Has a little shifting going on. I don't know if you guys can see it from afar, but it also has some red glitter, blue glitter. I see some green, and then chunky or holographic glitters, I guess, because you get different reflex of colors and stuff going on, as well as shimmers that reflects different colors in here as well. Really beautiful. I was hoping to wear this for 4th of July, maybe over top of a holographic polish like holographic pearls from Revlon or Mirage from ORLY, but I really didn't get a chance to. I honestly didn't even get a chance to wear a 4th of July manicure this year, but really beautiful polish. If my camera moved, that's because I had to change my battery. It was dying. Okay, the next combination I wore in June is one from OPI. This is Do You Lie Like It? Another one that has a phenomenal formula, and the color on its own is really beautiful. This is one of those polishes that where the formula is so good it almost applies itself. You can honestly apply this in the dark and have 0 issues. It's such a good formula for this one. And then I wanted to use this little bar glitter, which is super fun, from Sally Hansen. I think this is part of like a donut collection release or something of the sort. So this is meant to look like little sprinkles. So the bar glitters are short bar glitters, and this one is called Mixture Perfect. And the bar glitter, the colors you get are peach, blue, and pink. And I think that is all I see. And it's a bit of a tricky formula to brush it on the nails. So what I did, because I used this as an accent nail, I sponged it on. And if there were any stragglers that were hanging off of the nail or a little over the cuticle while it was wet, I just made sure to kind of push them in and then kind of get them in within the nail realm, basically. But really cute, very adorable. I do wish that it would brush on a little bit better, but you get more base than you do a lot of the glitter. Although you do get a good amount of glitter, it's just not enough because I wanted to get this bar glitter opaque on the nails. And then what I did is added a matte top coat, and I'm pretty sure I used Matte About You from ESSIE because it's one of my favorite matte top coats. It's just amazing because it gives me that velvety matte finish. So you're gonna see little white specks on maybe some of the nails and stuff, but that's because I've used that matte top coat quite a bit, so it tends to do that once you wear it down a little bit. Very cute manicure, really adored this one. And then this combination is a combination of 3 polishes. I love layering different textured polishes because you get a lot of dimension on the nails, and I really wanted to wear metallic nails. And so I put this one on as a base. I can't remember if I did 1 or 2 coats of this one, but it's called Meet Me in the Mirage from China Glaze, and this is almost like a rose gold shimmer metallic polish. Really good formula for this one. And then over top of it I put Let's Shellebrate, and this one was gifted to me. Actually, it was sent to me by my friend Joy here on YouTube, so I'll link her YouTube channel and her Instagram down below for you guys to check out. This one's really pretty on its own, and it is a glitter that can get opaque on its own. It's a dense glitter, and there's multi-colored, multi-sized glitters in here. So you get some rosy pink, you get some yellow gold, smaller glitters, and then you get rosy pink, smaller glitters. And so some of the pink glitters are a little bit larger and some are a little bit smaller, and really, really beautiful. So put this over top of the Meet Me in the Mirage, but then I wanted even more glitter because this was still not enough for me. So I pulled out one of my polishes from ESSIE. This is not labeled as a Luxe Effect, but I'm pretty sure it is. I can't remember anymore. But anyways, this is a Cut Above, which is a rose gold metallic glitter, and you get varying sizes. So some smaller glitters, some larger glitters, and so on and so forth. And then put this over top of these. And this was basically my topper, and so beautiful, very multi-dimensional. It looks even more reflective in person than what my pictures captured. I could see the mirroring or reflection on my fingers from the metallic glitters on my nails. They would reflect and cast little lights on my fingers. It was very, very interesting. And then if the sun hit it, it was even more reflective. This was an awesome, awesome manicure. A little tacky, but I didn't care. It was really beautiful. And then the next one is, what did I wear? This one. And I know I put in another topper over it. I'm gonna have to go look for that one. Hold on. Oh, girl, let me catch my breath. And take a sip of the tea. I had it downstairs because I recently used it as a topper over top of a manicure I did on my sister. But I'll start off with this one because I did take a picture before I put a topper over it, and this is such a beautiful nude cream for my skin tone. I'm still working on wearing a lot of my nudes, so I can do a nude nail polish video to share with you guys, like a collection video. This one is from Color Club, and it's called Out in the Open, and it is a brown cream. Great formula, 2 coats to get a pick on the nails, and it is almost the perfect nude for my skin. A little bit lighter, a little bit more pink leaning, but really flattering color against my skin tone. It was really, really beautiful. But I wanted to put this topper over it because I found it at Walmart and I could not wait to get this on the nails. This is so beautiful. This is called United. I think this is part of a new release. This is such a unique glitter topper from LA Colors. LA Colors last year I mentioned Shimmer Mist because I had not tried it before last year, and it made it to my top manicures for 2020. And because Shimmer Mist is such a unique topper because they have so many different types of glitter and holographic incorporated within a little bottle, and this is no different. So beautiful. I love this. So this one has varying size glitters, and some of the glitters shift from pink to orange, and some of the glitters shift from green to blue. So you get a couple different types of shifting glitter colors going on, and I thought this would be really beautiful over top of a nude, and it was. My intent eventually was to mattify it. I just never got around to doing it, but I think that would look really, really beautiful as well. This was even more shifty than what my pictures will show. I'm gonna tell you right now, way more shifty than what you guys will see in the pictures. It was just really beautiful. Such a special little topper. And then from Salon Perfect, this one is called Sequin Sisters. I bought a couple of these polishes. I'm currently playing around with the peach one. And on Instagram I mentioned it recently, using it as a topper over top of another polish. Actually have it over top of another polish here. But anyways, bought 2 from the same collection where they have a little black cap and it has a little gradient of holographic little shimmers, which is so pretty. I love the packaging of this. So this one has blue micro glitter, but then it has a purple flash, but then it also has like a yellowy green flash going on in it. It looks like a galaxy on the nails. It also has chunkier holographic glitters. So you get the multi shifting effect on the nails, but then on top of that, you get the larger glitters over top of it. So it looks like a galaxy on the nails. It looks so beautiful. I think I added a couple coats of this one. I can't remember anymore. 2 coats, but I added a third to see if the base would deepen, and it did. So although it gets opaque at 2 coats, the third coat deepens up the blue of this on the nails, and I feel like you can see more of the little reflex on the nails and the shifting and stuff like that. This was so beautiful, and especially, guys, especially beautiful under pool water. Because under pool water, the little glitters that are almost like I don't know if I want to call them holographic, but they are holographic, because when the sun is hitting the pool water, they just reflex like there's little stones underwater. So beautiful. I loved this. This is so amazing, and it's now one of my top Salon Perfect polishes because of it. Rated Pea-G from OPI, which I think this came out in, was it their summer release or their spring release? I can't remember anymore, but this is the jade cream that came out in the collection, a recent collection. Really awesome polish, really awesome formula. I don't even want to say, because I love the other 2 green kind of emeraldy jade green creams that I own, one of them being Posh from Revlon, which is amazing, and then Emerald Bay from China Glaze. I love those 2 polishes, and this one, when I wore it, I was even thinking, God, is this, like, do I love this even more than those 2? And I almost don't want to say that out loud, because I love the other 2, and this is no different. Such an awesome color. So really, really beautiful. I think this would be a polish, though, that I can not only wear during summer, because I think Emerald Bay from China Glaze looks just a little bit, it's more emerald and it's a little bit brighter, to where this is a little bit more dusty. So great for summer, but I think great for maybe as a transition color to fall, or even to wear during the fall. Although not olivey, because it's a little bit dusty, I think, you know, can definitely get use out of this one for a couple of seasons. So really beautiful. One of the first manicures that I wore is I Truly Azure You from China Glaze. I did a paint your nails with me video because I was asked to maybe apply this on camera to see how somebody wanted to see it applied live, I guess. So I Truly Azure You is one of my favorite polishes from China Glaze. This is kind of like a sea blue shimmer, and it's really beautiful. It's very glowy on the nails. I'm wearing it in a get ready with me, so if you want to see the nails in action, I'll try to find that video and link it up in the cards. And it's beautiful. I've loved it for many, many years. This is also a polish that I love wearing on the toes. I think it looks amazing as a pedicure during summer, actually. I think it's great. These 2 right here. So I did all of my nails with Freedom of Peach from OPI. Freedom of Peach from OPI came out in the Washington, D.C. collection. I think it was quite 4 or 5 years ago. God, when was that collection released? It had so much hype around it. And I got all the minis, I think, and this was probably one of my least favorite colors. I just wasn't into colors like this at the time, but I'm trying to venture a little bit more. And so I ended up buying the full size, either last year or this year, I can't remember. Great formula, 2 coats for this one for full opacity, and it's a bit more like almost like a terracotta-y orange, not so red, I guess you can say. Really beautiful color. And then on my accent finger, what did I do? I think I only did this polish by itself. And this is so beautiful. I love this one from ORLY. It came out, I think it was the winter collection, but I can't remember. Inexhaustible Charm from ORLY. This was one of my favorites, and I think it was either fall or winter. I can't remember, but it was one of my favorite polishes from that collection, because this is a very reflective polish. And the reason for that is because it has 2-tone glitters. So it has some yellow gold glitter in here, and then some pinky, almost peachy glitter, or the glitter is pink, like a rose pink, not rose gold, but more rosy. And because of the mix of the 2 glitters, the yellow and the pink, it almost ends up looking a little peachy on the nails. And it is a dense glitter, so it can get opaque on its own. I'm pretty sure I only added 2 coats on my nails, and maybe you can vaguely see my nail line, but it's not anything that's overly visible. But at 3 coats, you can definitely get this one opaque. And it is very, very beautiful and very reflective because it has the 2-tone glitters. Guess I wore more manicures than I thought. The next combination is incorporating Nailtopia's Just Peachy. The pictures you're going to see the color leans a little bit more yellow, and even here it's leaning a little bit more yellow, but this is more of a soft peach. It does have a lot of yellow in it, but it is visibly peach. 3 coats for this one, a bit not tricky, but I had to be mindful of my application. So when I added my first when I kept layering the coats on, I was almost hovering the polish or the brush over the nail. Otherwise I got a little bit of lifting with this one, but really, really beautiful color. And then on my ring finger, I put on She's a Star. She's a Star I've now worn a couple of times because I wore it with this combination, and I have it right now incorporated with another polish from Salon Perfect over top of it. Very, very beautiful, but very thick. From the moment I've opened this bottle, it has always been very thick, almost to where you can't brush it on. You almost have to manipulate, almost like gel. You have to manipulate this polish on the nail, and it does dry a little bit more gritty, so it's a bit more textured, not heavily textured like the Pixie Dust from Zoya, but it is a little bit of a textured polish. So a good thick glossy top coat. If you want to smooth it out, that's what it's going to require. If you add anything thin, it's going to smooth it out a little bit, but you're still going to be able to feel the texture. But this one looks really beautiful. I recently added a thinner, and then on top of that the TKB Trading Glitter Base, and I am waiting to empty out a bottle of something, so I can pour half of this into another bottle, and I can make 2 of these just to thin it out a little bit and make it a little bit more manageable when applying it, because it is beautiful. So majority of the glitters here, which is micro glitter, is white, but you get some green and blue shifting micro glitter, but the predominant shift is more yellow. So this polish ends up looking a little bit more yellowy on the nails for me personally, and it's a little bit yellow, almost peach, I want to say. I have recently actually used it playing around with combinations and stuff on my nail wheel. A very thin application of this as a topper is so beautiful. I love it. I recently wore it over top of an orange, which you guys will see for July monthly Manny's video, but such a beautiful polish. So this combination here, and then I also wore this manicure, which by the way, I have now, I think I wore this for an entire week because I was still wearing this for 4th of July, and I took my pictures of my manicures June 27th, sorry. So I started off with Riveting from China Glaze, which is an orange shimmer, and it has a very strong gold shimmer running throughout. So beautiful by itself. A couple of coats for full opacity. It's very glowy on the nails. A really great color to wear during the summer months. It has a lot of red in it. It's almost like fire, or it looks like lava on the nails. But I wanted to put this topper over, or this polish over top of it, because this one tends to chip on me quite a bit. And using it as a topper as opposed to by itself, it ended up lasting I want to say like almost an entire week without any type of chipping, to where when I have worn this one by itself, it chips fairly quickly, and I'm talking within a day or 2. So this one is called Sparkle On from China Glaze. The base of this is a little bit more sheer, and it has silver metallic glitters that do end up looking red on the nails because of the sheer red base, and it is so beautiful. And so I didn't want to get rid of it, and so instead I figured, well, let me try putting 1 coat of what is it called, Sparkle On over top of Riveting, and it looked really beautiful, guys. Way more beautiful than what my pictures again are going to capture. I'm struggling with taking pictures as of late, apparently, because you can see the little shimmer from Riveting, because it's such a glowy polish. But then putting this over top of it, it just made it look a little bit more multi-dimensional. And this, although red and a very warm leaning red, it looked a little bit more even like orange red leaning, more red than orange, I guess. So you could still see the orange from Riveting under it. It looked really, really beautiful. Love the combination of these two. I love this red manicure. I thought it was amazing. Okay, now I think I'm done. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. This was a long one, but I had a lot of combinations here to talk about. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.